What's going on, guys? It's Top Shelf, and today we are back on the Real Life Diamond Dynasty. I usually do 5 of these update series packs, and the reason I do that is because I usually get the boxes that have the medallion cards in them, and those boxes come with 10, so I usually just split it in half, do 5 and 5, but I went out and I got some loose packs this time, and in this episode we're going to open up 3 of these packs, and then we're also going to open up one of these Series 1 36 card packs. So this is essentially like 3 packs as well, but I've been sitting on this for a while. I'm going to combine it with a few of these and see what we can come up with. So let's do it, man. We'll save the big one for last. Let's open up these David Ortiz packs. Pack number 1. Let's get nice and centered here. We got Tony Kemp, looking like Dan Jennings, Steven Piscotty. Is that Matt Scherzer? Not sure how that was pronounced. Rookie combos, Brett Nicholas and Dae-Ho Lee. Pretty nice. We got a Cameron Maybin. He actually played really well for me in fantasy last year for the couple stretches that he was healthy. Next up we have Trevor Story, someone who unfortunately was unhealthy last year. He had a great start. Some people are picking him to have a good season in fantasy. I'm on the lookout. Looking for him. Next up is Miguel Cabrera. We got one of these Franklin cards. This is pretty nice. We have a Salvador Perez and I believe a Starling Marte in this style of card. I like that a lot. And then we have a Kenta Maeda rookie card. I actually have this rookie card. It's like the old school style. I really like that. Next up is Ender Enciarte, another guy on my Dynasty League. I'm really excited about this guy, man. He is a hit machine. Hard to strike him out. Has a lot of multi-hit games. He's going to be a beast. Now we have a rookie combos, Johnny Barbado and Ben Gamble. Not bad. And Joaquin Benoit, the new Philly. In the next pack, here we go. Pack number 2. Let's do it, man. Let's get a pretty sick team. The first pack wasn't all that great. We got Willie Myers, home run derby card to start this thing off. Lucas Giolito, Ross Stripling, Cody Anderson. We have Andrew Miller. There's a huge diamond pickup for the bullpen right there. I like that a lot. Mark Melanson, Andrew Miller again. This is the All-Star Game edition. Ooh, these cards are sick. Let's go. We have another first pitch, Warren G at Wrigley Field, April 29th. It's pretty nice. Ezekiel Carrera. This kid's pretty solid, man. I really like him a lot. Neil Walker, switch hitting second baseman, New York Mets. He has a flashback card. It's pretty good. Pedro Alvarez, DH. I wouldn't mind seeing him go to Toronto. Be a lefty power bat in that lineup. We got Jared Saltalamacchia right here, and that's it for this second pack. Next pack, guys. Here we go. After this pack, we're going to open up the big Series 1 pack. These update series cards haven't been all that good to us here, so it's going kind of slow so far. We have Denard Span, Michael Fulmer, and here we got Jeremy Hellickson. He's been solid for Philly. Nolan Arenado, there we go. There's a diamond bat. That's a clutch pickup right there. All-Star Game edition. I like that a lot. We got Brad Ziegler, bronze relief pitcher, but he's actually pretty solid. We have Jake Arrieta. There you go. Another good starting pitcher pickup right there. That's solid. Tyler Naquin. 3,000 hit club, Cal Ripken Jr. We do have Cal Ripken Jr.'s legend card, so we're going to be checking that out for sure. Next is going to be Tyler Flowers. It's a nice card art. Just hit a dinger. Brandon Moss, rounding third base. We have Josh Reddick right here. It's pretty sick. And Jet Bandy. Come on, focus for me. There we go. Jet Bandy. Here it is. The 36 card pack. Series 1 Bryce Harper pack. I haven't opened these ones up in a while. These were back from, I believe, like April to June, maybe even July. And then they moved on to Mike Trout. Now they have the David Ortiz update series packs. When I saw this in the store, I was like, gotta get it. Got to get it. So let's do it. This first card, Anthony DeScalfani. We have another Joaquin Benoit card. Aaron Harang. Giancarlo Stanton. That's a solid pickup right there. Clay Buchholz. Henry Urita. Not sure if I said that correctly. We got Ryan Howard. That's a big pickup for me because I love his diamond card. That's a huge addition. We got Alex Gordon right here. He's got a diamond card, but I do not have it. I got to look up on that one. We got Richie Schaefer. Colby Rasmus. Mighty Goat rakes with Colby Rasmus. I, on the other hand, do not. We have an Oakland Athletics team card. It's been a while since we pulled team cards, but throughout the year, whenever we pulled a team card, we would pick someone from that roster. So he's got some pretty solid options there with Oakland. Let's see what we end up doing. We got Carlos Ruiz right here. He's got a gold catcher's card. It's not bad. We got a New York Yankees team card. That would be pretty huge. We got the American League runs batted in leaders. Josh Donaldson, Chris Davis, Jose Bautista. That's pretty cool. New order. Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa connection. Liftoff. It's pretty nice. We got a Mike Moustakas World Series highlight moment from 2015. And look at that. Justin Verlander draft pick card. That is sick. I like that a lot. And then we got Garrett Jones. Not in the game. MLB debut, Jason Worth. I actually really like Jason Worth's flashback gold card. He made his MLB debut on September 1st, 2002. That's pretty nice. Like that card a lot. We got Alan Craig, the outfielder. Not bad. Moving on to Irvin Santana. He has a flashback card, but I have not done. I believe it's I don't know if it's Minnesota's innings or I believe it's the Angels though. I think it's the Angels innings. I have not unlocked that other Irvin Santana card yet. As we get another diamond starting pitcher right here, Thor, Noah Syndergaard. That's a sick pickup. We got Salvador Perez, so him and Carlos Ruiz going to be fighting for time behind the plate. Looks like Delano DeShields, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Darren O'Day, not a bad pickup for the bullpen. Hunter Strickland, another one, not a bad pickup for the bullpen. We got Jed Gaorco right here. He had a solid year this year. Brian Johnson. Starling Marte, I like that a lot. Starling Marte is the man. Alcides Escobar. Looks like Brian Ellington. Not terrible. Not terrible. We got David Murphy. Sonny Gray. We're running out of cards here. Trey Turner. That's a good pickup as well. And he can play shortstop. I believe second base, and he's fast in the outfield. Maybe our leadoff hitter. And then the last card is going to be Oliver Perez. So we'll see what we can do, man. I'm going to check out this roster. Hope to see you on PlayStation.
All right, this is how the team ended up turning out in the outfield. We're going to have Jason Worth in left. Starling Marte is going to play center. We're going to have Stanton in right field. We're going to have Nolan Arenado on third base. Cal Ripken Jr. at shortstop. Robinson Cano on second base. Ryan Howard is going to platoon with Miguel Cabrera on first base, and then we have Salvador Perez behind the dish. Our bench bats, like I said, Miguel Cabrera. We're also going to have the silver Alan Craig, and we're going to have Trey Turner's live series card, Willie Myers' live series card, and then we're going to have Steven Piscotty rounding out the bench. The rotation, we're going to have Justin Verlander, Noah Syndergaard, Jake Arrieta, Sonny Gray, and Irvin Santana. Solid rotation for a Real Life Diamond Dynasty pack opening. I know I don't have Fernandez on here, but I mean, it's late in the season. I put him in the team for the majority of the year. I'm going to use that extra slot on the actual cards from here on out. On the bullpen, we're going to have Darren O'Day, Brad Ziegler, Hunter Strickland, Joaquin Benla, Mark Melanson, Andrew Miller, and we're going to use the Oakland Athletics team card on Sean Doolittle. So the team's looking pretty solid. We're going up against Mexico. We got Jake Arrieta on the mound going up against his teammate Kyle Hendricks. He's got Gene Segura, his creative player, Anthony Rizzo, Nelson Cruz, Daniel Murphy, Cliff Floyd, Kyle Seager, and Jonathan Lucroy. This game's crucial, man. This is make or break for me. We've been on a huge win streak. The competition's starting to get better. We're up into the 1800s now. We got to keep this thing going. First batter of the game is going to be Gene Segura, and he's going to ground out to Ryan Howard at first base. Don't tell me put Miggy in. We're going to save Miggy for later. One out now. Jake Arrieta is going to work down in the zone, and he gets the ground ball to second base. Robinson Cano, he'll take care of that. Once again, guys, I know I could have got the Robinson Cano diamond, but I just rake with the gold card. I see no need to do it. With two outs, Anthony Rizzo is going to get a base hit out to left field. Jason Worth cuts it off pretty well, though, and he's going to keep him at first base. That's only a single. The next man up, Nelson Cruz. This is a 14-pitch inning for Jake Arrieta at this point, and it just keeps climbing. Nelson Cruz, extremely close from breaking the tie there, right down the line. We got him to an 0-2 count now, though. We're going to work the slider down and away. Gets a little bit too much plate, but Cal Ripken Jr. going to make the short throw to second base. That's a great play out of the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. Straight into the second inning now. We already have one out with Cliff Floyd up there, and he's going to go down swinging. Two outs now. Kyle Seager has ran it to a 3-0 count. Not going to give in, though, with two outs. Going to keep working down in the zone, and we end up getting him swinging 3-0 on the ground ball down and out of the zone. Robinson Cano makes another play into the third now. This is beginning to turn into a pitcher's duel. Out of the two Cubbies, we get Jonathan Lucroy swinging over the sinker. And then Gene Segura is going to come up. He's going to foul off that 0-1 fastball down and in. and he's been pretty late pretty much this entire inning, so we're going to continue to go to that fastball, and we're going to come up and in on him. Not going to speed his bat up. He's late once again. That's going to do it for the third inning. Now we're into the fourth. Still a 0-0 score. Up and in. He gets to poke out to left center field. That's his creative player hitting the ball pretty hard. Starling Marte struggled with that one in center field, but thankfully he closed it, and we're good to go. We got one out for Anthony Rizzo. He swings through a fastball. Keeping my opponent off balance. Working that curveball down in the zone now, and look at this.
Oh, how about Cano? The throw. Got him.
What a play by Robinson Cano to end the fourth inning. That's going to give us a 0-0 score going into the fifth now. We're going to lead it off with a line drive to third base. Nolan Arenado takes care of that. Now Cliff Floyd's up. First pitch he sees is going to be slider down and in the zone. Little bit out over the plate, but he's going to punch it straight into the dirt, and Robinson Cano is going to take care of it. He makes the throw to Ryan Howard at first base. We now have 2 outs in the fifth. Jake Arrieta only at 54 pitches, throwing a gem here, but Kyle Hendricks is working just as well. Once again, he beats the shift going the other way. I don't know why I don't turn the settings off, but for a second time, Jason Worth cuts it off, keeps the runner on first base. And next man up, Jonathan Lucroy, he's going to go down swinging. So nothing done there in the fifth. We're into the sixth. Kyle Hendricks is leading this off with a fly ball out to right field. Swinging first pitch with the pitcher. You're pretty much begging me to have a low pitch count. We're at 65 pitches now. We got 2 outs to his creative player. We're going to work down the zone again, and he slices that out to left field. So now he's got 92 speed on the bases with 2 outs, and Anthony Rizzo up there in a 1-1 count. He's going to hit a ground ball to second base. This middle infield has been doing wonders so far in this game. We are now into the seventh. We are finally going to have an at-bat here. He's only at 48 pitches to start the seventh inning. Kyle Hendricks was pitching equally as good as Jake Arrieta, if not better. But we get the leadoff base hit out of Nolan Arenado, and that's going to give us a runner on first base for Jason Worth. He's ran into a 3-1 count, and he gets a pitch to hit, but we just missed it. We were just underneath of that pitch. That had home run written all over it, but that's going to bring up Ryan Howard now. 0-1 count to the big piece, and the big piece. He's going to break open this tie. We're going to take a 2-0 lead off the scoreboard in center field, an absolute laser beam. Ryan Howard makes it a 2-0 game, and that's why we started Ryan Howard at first base. But my opponent, he's not going to go down without a fight. It's been a pitcher's duel up to this point, and now suddenly both teams' bats have come alive. He's got a runner on first, and then Daniel Murphy works a walk. I don't know where that pitch was. Jake Arrieta starting to struggle now as Cliff Floyd.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's going to be deep in the gap. 1 run scores. The second run is rounding. And just as quickly as we took a 2-0 lead, we give the runs right back. And he's still got no outs on a runner in scoring position for Kyle Seager. He goes through the fastball. Next man up, Jonathan Lucroy, still very dangerous. 1 base hit away from taking the lead here. He goes down swinging at the fastball. That was not where I wanted that pitch, but thankfully he swung at it anyway. And then Kyle Hendricks comes up here. The pitcher hits an awkward ground ball in the hole, and I knew he was going to round third because of how deep that ball was in the hole. We end up getting them, and that is a huge out because if I would have threw the ball at first, he potentially could have scored because I think he was going to beat it out. So we're into the 8th now. It's still tied up. We're going to bring Brad Ziegler in out of the bullpen. He got the first batter in the inning, and then he gives up a base hit on the ground ball back up the middle. So, in my opinion, he did his job. We're going to bring Doolittle in now to deal with Anthony Rizzo. 0-2 count with 1 out, and he's going to hit a fly ball out to right field. Stanton's got a good arm out there, though. I don't see him advancing to third base. Stanton on the crow hop. He's going to go back to second, so that's going to bring up Nelson Cruz. Could have went with a righty in this matchup, but we keep Doolittle in, and that may have been a mistake.
Halfway.
Nelson Cruz with a base hit back up the middle. That's going to be an RBI. We were up 2-0 after a huge 7-inning pitcher's duel, and then we blew it and gave up 3 runs. So we're into the 9th now. It's our last chance. Robinson Cano on the first pitch of the inning is going to inside out to left center field, but not deep enough. Next man up, Nolan Arenado. Kyle Hendricks is only at 75 pitches at this point. Once again, swinging at the first pitch we see. Kyle Hendricks was throwing a lot of hittable balls, and I was hitting them pretty hard at points. But we just couldn't get it to go. Jason Worth, last man standing here. He's going to hit a base hit back up the middle. Never say die, Jason Worth. One of the best 2-out hitters in the game. I remember when he was with the Phillies, he was almost impossible to get out when there was 2 outs in an inning. He just had a very good eye for the strike zone. I wish his vision in this game was a little bit better. But he goes to the lefty for Ryan Howard. So we're going to go ahead and take Ryan Howard out and bring in a righty. At first I was going to go Miguel Cabrera, but then I decided on taking Alan Craig. Miguel Cabrera's got the 91-85 against lefties, whereas Alan Craig has, I think, 95-87. It really was just pick your poison. I like this Alan Craig card. I've used him at times. So we're going to try him out. 2 outs. And Alan Craig comes off the bench and hits a 2-run big fly with 2 outs in the 9th. Not just to tie the game, but we take the lead. So now we're into the bottom half of the 9th. He's got Christian Yelich pinch hitting. He's going to ground out to second base. And now that the Mark Melancon matchup's done, we're going to go ahead and bring in the big dog, Andrew Miller. Got to go with your best stuff in this situation. Not going to pull a Buck Showalter.
I'm not a rapper.
We bring Andrew Miller in. He gets the ground ball to shortstop. That's going to give us 2 outs in the inning now for Jonathan Lucroy. And a 2-1 count with 2 outs. And he's going to hit a line drive out to left field. Hit it hard, hit it well, but didn't hit it well enough. We get the W. What a crazy ending to that game. We've been on a great win streak lately, and I really was down. I thought we were going to lose. I thought that was the end of the win streak. But no. Alan Craig comes off the bench and hits a dinger. Huge, man. Absolutely crazy. Smash the like button if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. As always, it's Top Shelf, and I'm out.